Hello again, everyone. Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. Want to bring a quick video just on the Brewmaster Monk, just kind of what I'm running because I do not have four-piece. I only have two-piece, and I'm not really in that much tank gear. I have a lot more healer gear than tank gear, just from raiding. So I'm going to show you what I'm running and the reason why I'm kind of running everything the way I am. And, I hope it helps you out. As a Brewmaster Monk, your big thing is to stagger a lot of damage, cleanse your stagger, all that fun stuff. So I'm tracking the stagger. I'm tracking my purified chi to know how big of shield I'm going to get with Celestial Brew. And then running just kind of specific talents for it. I have awful trinkets. I have trinkets I shouldn't even be using, but they're healer trinkets, and I haven't got any tank ones yet. So there are some dungeons that hit hard. I think what was I doing that was the roughest? One of the roughest ones was the end boss in Grim. It's like a truck. Oops. There's a couple others that you really got to stack defensives to do it. The Grim really hurt though. The Grim definitely definitely hit like a truck on the last boss where he slaps and you got to get back in and tank all the ads. So that one was a little tough. But yeah, here it is. Here's the build for what I'm using for Brewmaster. So just kind of the generic build over on the monk side. I'm running Dampen Harm. It's an extra defensive. It's really good. I'm running Diffuse Magic. Again, an extra defensive. Really good. You could use Yulon's Grace for a passive, but I find it not as good as Diffuse Magic. I wasn't running Lighter Than Air for a while, and there are some dungeons that really require it. One being Grim, because when you roll, you're going to be able to like double jump, so you can roll forward and then double jump. And if you do that while you get knocked back, you run forward, which is great. It really helps out, so that's why I'm using that one. It's dungeon specific. You don't move that much farther, but you do move a little bit, and it just helps you get back into the combat. Another one that's really good for is Siege of Borealis, where you get smacked back on the boat boss. You can run and dash in quick, and the last boss is Siege of Borealis too. So that's why I'm running that. Definitely the shorter cooldown on Fort because it is a nice chunky damage reduction, and it's just a really good defensive. And your brews, when you lower your brews and take a second off them, it actually takes off the fortifying brew too. So it works out well. I'm running Shado-Pan. I have heard the Master and Harmony will work as well. But I am running Shado-Pan currently. I did switch some things. There's a build. I'm sure you've seen it if you checked out Wowhead. I don't like it. It's not my favorite. I had to switch out a few things. Again, I'm getting trucked a lot in some of the higher keys. So I did take Light Brew, so reduce the cooldown of Purifying Brew and Celestial Brew. So I have the more often. It's a 20% reduction. It's really good. Again, I don't have the four-piece. When I get the four-piece, I'm probably going to switch to Charred Passions and pick up Celestial Flame. So I don't have that currently. It will hopefully, I will have it this week, as I do have two charges in the Catalyst now, because we get another one today. So I will have four-piece, and then I will switch it up. But yeah, this one I found is just you lose mastery. Yes, you lose 15% mastery, but the cooldown on Celestial Brew, having it that short of cooldown really helps out, especially with Black Ox Brewing, because there's some pulls, and there will be some pulls this week when it's fortified, that you're going to need a lot of Celestial Brews. I am running Weapons of Order. Currently, I'm running Dragonfire Brew, but I will be switching to Charred Passions. And then I am running Shadow Baxing, so Blackout Kick, damage increased by 20%, and it strikes 2 additional targets. It's kind of all your choice notes. Like I said, I'm running Black Ox Brew. But a lot of it revolves around, and when you get the tier piece, so I can show you what the tier piece is going to be. Right now, it's Blackout Kick and Keg Smash, deal 20% increased damage, and Shuffle also grants 3% damage reduction, which is great. Blackout Kick increases your damage dealt by 1%. which is going to be good. Stacks 3 times and has a chance to reset the cooldown of Keg Smash, making your next cast cost no energy. So this is going to change your rotation quite a bit. You're just going to want to Blackout Kick on cooldown and then use any procs of the Keg Smash to keep it up, because Keg Smash is your biggest damage dealer right now. This isn't really a huge guide. It's just kind of showing what I run. And again, every situation's different. I know there's a hard opener for Brewmaster, but really, realistically, you're just trying to get aggro off the start so people can go DPS and ham on it. So I always come in with Keg Smash, Breath of Fire, Blackout Kick, dropping the Weapons of Order, Rising Sun Kick, Keg Smash, and Exploding Keg. That's kind of, I don't know, the opener I'm currently using. It works pretty well for getting a lot of aggro really fast. So you Keg Smash a few times, Blackout Kick, Breath of Fire, and then Spinning Crane. And that's going to change, again, when you get the tier set. But your Rising Sun Kick and your Keg Smash, while Weapons of Order is up, increases your Weapons of Order. So that will change your rotation from Blackout Kick being a priority to trying to keep up your Rising Sun Kicks and your Keg Smashes. So Blackout Kick is going to be up there, but you do want to extend it with the Rising Sun Kick and Keg Smash. But you can only extend it for so long, and then it doesn't matter if you are using it because you can't extend it infinitely. Kind of a gist rotation, but you really do want to make sure you are staying alive, so you need a lot of Purifying Brews. Expel Harm I find is good if you get a bunch of stacks, not really good if you don't. Don't use that one, it really doesn't do anything. You might as well just Vivify yourself with Vivification, so you can have the instant Vivify with Vivacious Vivification. Every 10 seconds you get an instant one, really good. So if you only have one stack of Expel Harm, it doesn't do really shit, so just come down and Vivify yourself. Anyways, if you have any questions, as always, leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe, deflect, Firm Affair Gaming. We'll see you in the next video.